Hello, everybody, and welcome to a slightly sketchy looking dungeon. Just kidding. This is, of course, underneath my Lego City, the space where projects come to die. I am Zach, and I will be doing a small Lego project with you guys today. So, I've been working on, this space has been used for basically the buildings that don't make it into the major part of the city. It is storage for spare pieces. It was my backlog until I recently moved it up further, which is just right behind my staging area for videos. But everything in the background is quite literally spare pieces, spare tripods, recording equipment, just stuff that I've been moving around a whole bunch and am finally getting to the point where it's either being built, moving to a storage unit, moving to the closet, somewhere just out of the way as I slowly expand the Lego City. And obviously I've been saying for a while that the residential area was going to be my next big project, and this is actually the first rendition of the residential area. Yes, it kind of looks terrible. We have the Up House and the Gru House from Despicable Me. Those are the only two sets currently in it. Now, I left one of the Winter Village sets, which is, of course, the custom modular Mills plated Holiday Main Street set. I almost forgot that there. Today we're going to actually be looking, obviously, this is the foundation for now. The little ice cream shop's technically in the back left hand corner. You can just see it behind the Up House. It is a tough workspace. I'm literally lying on the ground making this video. I should say kneeling, but it isn't ideal. However, it is the last hurrah spot for the Lego City without having to remodel and redo some stuff, and I am happy with the layout currently. So the residential area was always meant to be down here. It's just a little bit more of a pain to actually record it. Now, I'm thinking about maybe a creek or something running through it. I honestly haven't decided too much yet. So there will be a gap in the middle of the road, most likely. In terms of the base plates, I just kind of have the half base plate sitting there because that's the actual width of the road. We're going to be using the same road plates as up top, so this is going to be a rather short video again, but it's more so this is the start of the residential area, actual layout. So I think it's going to be relatively similar to the normal theme of the city, which is going to be a road or a actual intersection or something like that going through the middle, and then houses on either side. Maybe I'll do an intersection somewhere. I have not decided yet. Since this is the first rendition of this project, obviously there's always subject to change. There's always something new that could be added to the city, and of course there's wires and everything from the actual city up top. This has been a mess for a reason. It's been hiding a lot of the city wires and stuff like that that have been used up top. So I'm going to try and make something a little bit better for wire management underneath here going forward, but that's not all going to happen in this video. This is primarily just getting established with the residential area and adding some actual roads so that we can actually start Mills plating and adding pieces and stuff like that. I still want to Mills plate the Despicable Me house, but we're probably going to wait until we do the custom version of it to make it modularized, just to do that all in one fell swoop. And then I do want to add the Lilo and Stitch house as well. I might do that for the actual Lilo and Stitch movie. We shall see. I don't know kind of where all this is going to fall just yet, but I do want to get the road situated now just so it is actually done in the meantime. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I know this is a really terrible backdrop, but hey, it happens. Not every video is going to be the most prestigious thing in the world, but just I want to get a little bit more established, and then we can actually start adding not only more pieces and more details and stuff like that, but then I can actually start adding some street lamps, and one day we will actually start lighting this area up once the main portion of the city is done too. So more wires and more fun things that are going to be a blast to run, but hey, it's all worth it in the end of a fully lit up awesome Lego City. Alright, I tried angling it the best I could, but overall I did have enough road plates to actually finish everything up here. It's a bit of an incline, the same as the city. The room's a little off, I think. We did it with a water test the other day, and the building is slightly crooked, I think. It's weird. But essentially, try and get some of the dust off from down here. I like it. I put a crosswalk down here further just to kind of see what I'm working with, and right in here, this little path is mainly just the gap in between. I don't know if I'm going to do a creek or a crosswalk, potentially a one-way road, but it didn't work out so well the first time, so I'm honestly not sure. It's going to be a bit of a mess for a while until I can actually start planning it out a little bit more, but I am really happy that the actual road is finally in and I can at least start building around it. So, something small like that. And I didn't add any street signs or details or lights or anything like that yet, or like the street lamps, not necessarily the light kits, just because I want to see how I like this first. And once I get like the Lilo and Stitch house built and maybe one or two others, then I can kind of see the layout and maybe what houses work next to each other. Maybe because eventually I want to try and do the sidewalk all the way around for the residential area. I think that'll definitely be important. I don't know what I entirely want to do yet, or if I want to do maybe an intersection in between them, just because corner buildings with the residential area are going to be really weird. So potentially I can work it around where it's more of a yard and like a fenced in area and stuff like that. But it's definitely a lot of potential. It's a lot of planning. But again, I'm just really happy that the actual road is finally in there. And again, I know the angle's terrible. It looks awful down here, but, it's what I can work with at this point. Trying to get a little bit better about what goes where and a little bit space-wise down here. But, decreasing the storage area and especially like the spare parts bin and stuff like that for more Lego City space, it's a okay trade-off here and there, because yes, more content and more space, but then there's less actual space for materials as well. So overall, we are looking to remodel a couple of the rooms here pretty soon. Like I said, I do want to take at least one bookshelf out of here, or at least add one to the bedroom so I can put some of the books and stuff in there. But that's going to do it for this short video, guys. Thank you all so much, and welcome to the very first start of the residential area. If you guys are interested, I will have the playlist with these two sets available over here. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and as always, follow me on Instagram or Get Bricked if you guys want a sneak peek into all of the stuff I'm working on, full set collection, and all my prior builds. And I'll see you guys next time. Happy building, everybody.